Hey y'all, this is Liberated Love Notes, a podcast on Living Corporate Network hosted by yours truly, Brittany Janay, creator of Liberated Love Notes, critical self-reflections and affirmations for the culture. Y'all already know Liberated Love Notes is your source for weekly doses of self-reflection, affirmation, and reimagining for us, by us. Y'all, we gonna do something a little different this week. Something that might turn into something bigger. Y'all, last week we talked about what it means to reject. Using the master's tools as we dismantle or strive to dismantle the master's house. We talked about the insidious nature of white supremacy and how it can absolutely show up in how we be in community with each other. We talked a little bit about some of the mainstream dialogue around colorism and how we as lighter skinned Black women sometimes need to be called into account for how we can better center, amplify the experiences, the narratives, the truths of our darker skinned Black women sisters. And so it is with just like great honor and all the love that I passed the mic this week. To a good friend, sister friend, one of the most powerful Black women that I know, that I have had the pleasure to be in community with in such a short period of time at that. I'm gonna pass the mic this week to my loving sister friend Claudia Shivers, y'all, and she going share a loving note of accountability, a liberated love note to light-skinned Black women from her perspective as a beautiful dark-skinned Black woman. As you listen, and certainly as you take this episode into your week, because I'm gonna have Claudia just drop the mic on this one. As you listen, as you consider how you might take this episode into your week, I might just ask that you consider how you might be able to amplify in your own way, how you might be able to center a perspective other than your own, bring to center the lived experience of another Black person, brother, sister, sibling, whether it be on your platform, whether it be in the spaces that you occupy at work or in community. How can I amplify? How can I bring to center the experience of a brother, sister, sibling that perhaps ain't always listened to? How can I use my space and power not to speak for, but to amplify? I'm just saying, is it really liberation if we ain't all free? And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic to Claudia. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Hi, my name is Claudia Shivers, and I am a writer, a lover, and a liberator. I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude to Brittany for allowing a space and opportunity for writers such as myself to share love notes that have liberated us. The note I'm sharing today is a letter to a light-skinned sister. I hope you enjoy, ingest it, and regurgitated in the spirit in which I intended, with nothing but love that liberates. Good morning, my light-skinned sister. I heard you talking about your Black experience. I appreciate that. I hold a place in my heart for you. I give you spiritual hugs and kisses every time the thought of you crosses my mind. And still, your Black ain't like mine. I listened with an open mind as you recounted how the white students at your private school treated you as less. I remember you talked about how your university professors made you work harder for the A you deserved while giving your Caucasian counterparts the same grade as a reward for their very minimal efforts. You were outraged. You were heated. You were passionate. Girl, I was shocked. I didn't even know that school was still taking applications. You demanded justice. You demanded change. You demanded to speak to the university president. I quietly remembered that polite conversation I had with admissions. They said they would call me to follow up when an opportunity to apply presented itself. I am still waiting on that call. I love you, sis, and your Black ain't like mine. I heard you talk about those times you used drugs recreationally. You said it was like a trip you never imagined. You did it because you just needed to relax, unwind, chill a little bit. You talked about it with such ease. Honestly, I got a little jealous as I reminisced about how I tried marijuana in my early 20s. I was too paranoid to enjoy the experience because I was always afraid I was going to catch a case. I couldn't sleep, so relaxing wasn't even a consideration. I'm still hypervigilant when I'm in the same room with prescription pills or white powdery substances or tiny, tightly wound balls of grass because I'm afraid somebody might mistake that for drugs and me for a drug addict, and I can't imagine using drugs to relax. You could talk to your parents about it. Now you got a PhD? Nah, sis, your Black ain't like mine. You are a wonderful person, I say to you, so that I reaffirm your acceptance on behalf of the Black community. You are Black enough. You are strong enough. You are fighting hard enough against racist systems. On behalf of the dark-skinned Blacks, here is your certificate of authenticity. You can keep it in your wallet and pull it out when your sincerity is in question. I'll wear mine. It goes well with my skin. Also, nobody told me how to take it off, so I'm giving you this card. Now we both have one, and still, trust me, baby, your Black ain't like mine. Now, let me be clear. I love you. I love you for your place in this world. As well, though, I love myself. I've had to learn how to express it, but it's always been true. I love my coffee-colored exterior. It reminds me of the motherland. It tells stories of experiences tailor-made just for me. I am a warrior of the light and a reclaimer of freedom. For light comes from darkness, and restoration will be granted to those who have been in isolation. I am that understandable smooth shit that my ancestors moved with. I am. You are. You are my friend. You are my sister. With that being said, please honor me by acknowledging that your Black ain't like mine. I'll write this love note as a call to action, a provocation, if you will. I ask that you hold a place in your heart for me, different than the one you hold for yourself. Just let me be different. Let me speak for myself. Make room at the table, the same table where you're already eating your just desserts. Let me exist beside you and not just inside the limitations of your mind. You can only imagine what I would tell you. You can only relate through what you've heard, but I swear if you pass me the mic, I will sing a song so beautiful, so articulate, so moving that they will play ours together as a bad boy style remix. I can hear us now kicking flavor in everybody's ears. So thank you, light-skinned sister. Thank you for acknowledging that while our blues probably match, your black ain't like mine. Peace and love, Claudia. Thank you to all who are listening. I hope you were liberated just a little more by my love note.